Today on the channel, we play a little bit of Trick or Treat with the Ghost Papa Emeritus 2 Trick or Treat Studios 1/6 scale unboxing.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for something entirely different, as today we're for the first time unboxing a 1/6 scale Trick or Treat Studios figure, this time Papa Emeritus 2, of course, from the band Ghost. But for all your Trick or Treat Studio needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Big Bad Toy Store. Use the link in the description of this very video to support the channel. Appreciate all the support out there, and always appreciate how we do these unboxings. Of course, we're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to see where it goes from there. And you guys know, and gals know, that I do dabble in the 1/6 scale figures. I've been buying the Mondo X-Men, the Mondo He-Man, Mondo Thundercats, I think is what I'm going to be diving into. We'll see what happens there. But I've never had a Trick or Treat Studios figure in the 1/6 scale. Now, I've had some of their other figures over the years. They're really ramping up production and action figures. It's going to be really cool to take a look at them, see where they go in the future. But I'm an ancillary fan of Ghost. I was a hardcore Ghost fan before the first album ever came out. There was the, of course, European metal scene. A lot of that stuff I pay really close attention to. So it was this band. Nobody knew who they were. Shrouded in mystery. They had one song. It was a Beatles cover of Here Comes the Sun. Amazing. I loved it when they were spooky, scary. Nobody knew what was going on. There was a sense of danger that's really missing in heavy metal and rock music in this day and age. I was all on board the Ghost train. Saw their second ever show in the United States, I think it was, and I've probably seen it about 8 times since then. I still enjoy Ghost. I still check it out, but a little bit of the bloom is off the rose. The Nameless Ghouls, we know who everybody is now. It's not as special and dark and menacing as it once was. Still a great show, still worth checking out, still better than a lot of different music out there. It just doesn't capture my imagination like it once did. However, we're taking a trip in the old time machine, going to the way back days for some of the infancy of Ghost, and I really do enjoy this era a little bit more than the common new era right now, so this should be a pretty fun one here. Very excited to jump into this, and the packaging, absolutely next level on this. Papa Emeritus 2, of course, Trick or Treat Studios Ghost. I love that matte black finish. Almost looks like kind of a big coffin, kind of, but very, very cool packaging here. Very dark. You got that kind of upside-down cross going on there. I got Ghost on the side with the Ghost logo with the cross once again over here. Same thing on this side. On the top, of course, Ghost. Trick or Treat Studios, got some of the UPCs, some of the Jibber and the Jabber. And then on the back, you got Papa, some Nameless Ghouls in the background, but looking very cool in the packaging. This did come in nice brown kind of slipcase, very similar to how Mondo does their things. Will say very light packaging, not super heavy. This doesn't feel as heavy as a Mondo figure. But there's old Papa in darker, more menacing times, of course, on the side. And then you do got Papa over here in the package, a few accessories as well. And what does it say in here? Our Father, who art in hell, unhallowed be thy name, cursed by the sons and daughters of thine nemesis. Nemesis Enforcer? Could be. Whom are to blame, thy kingdom come. How about that right there? So, very cool, very dark is what we got going on, but I'm going to pull him out of the package here. I'm going to slide him out. We're going to see what all the fuss is about with old Papa here. Would not be shocked to see this one get every version of Papa. I could see them doing that in the old Trick or Treat Studios. I could see that happening. Obviously going to save the packaging on this, so a gentle off to the side. See you later right there. And there it is, plastic prison. We got all kinds of stuff, so I'm going to take this offline. We got the microphone stand. You got, of course, his staff there. There is a lot going on. Of course, a fancy silica packet, extra hands. A lot more going on with this one than I thought, so I'm going to take it offline, get all this stuff unpackaged, unwrapped. We'll be back talking all things Papa Emeritus 2. All right, we got Papa Emeritus 2 out of the package here. Gotta say, pretty easy to remove. I will say, a lot of care by Trick or Treat Studios with this one, really taking that extra precaution with packaging. Now, every hand individually wrapped, every accessory individually wrapped inside the package, multiple clamshells around it, plus the packaging, plus the outer packaging, everything very well protected going on here. Even on the figure, you had very AEW Jazzwares-like, as the boots and the arms wrapped in plastic that you had to remove. So they took great care in this one. We always appreciate that as collectors, as we do know. But let's start off. We'll start with the accessories, move our way into Papa, of course. And we're going to start off with the hands. And like a lot of figures, 2 Fists of Fury right out of the package. Papa, ready to take it to the streets if he needs to. We also got the kind of open hands, the whimsical hands, we'll call them right here. He's singing, he's dancing, he's pleading to the audience. Then we got some gripping hands here. You want to be able to grip the mic. You want to be able to grip the staff. You do got the gripping hands here. So truly, choose your own adventure. A little bit of something for everybody in the hand department. We do get a microphone and a microphone stand. A little hard to get this in here, but I finally got it. A little heat could probably help out, but it is a black microphone stand for Papa. This is how I'm going to have him. I'm going to have him standing in front of this, of course. Does have a microphone at the top. The microphone is removable, so if you want to have him walking around, working the stage like a young Frank Sinatra, he could do that if he wanted to. But we do get the mic stand here looking very nice. A nice weight to this as well. This isn't going to fall over on you. It does say 2023 Ghost, under license to Global Merchandising Services. And if you know Global Merchandising Services, they love to send you 50 emails about all their bands every single day. So watch out for that. Now we dive into the staff here. You got the Ghost logo at the top. Nice black staff looking very nice here. You do combine, this one does come separate. You can make it even longer. So you can choose your own staff adventure, how long you like your staff. But you can plug this in here, but this also unplugs up here at the top, so you can break this down. You can choose your own adventure. You can mix and match. How high do you like it to be? Do you want a really tall one, really short one? Like I said, you can choose your own adventure here, so I like that. Give you a little extra presence here. You can have the big long one, have a short one, choose your own adventure, as I did say. But now we're going to dive into Papa himself. And we're going to start at the head here. And we got the cordial Papa hat going on, whatever you want to call it. It is very, of course, very Papa. It's very on brand for Papa here. And the hat is removable, all in white. Got some nice ribbon coming down the back. You got the black color, and then you got the white Ghost logos throughout. Ghost logo on the front, the upside down cross, and then, of course, the cardinal-like hat going on. So the hat removable on this one. I don't know who would display this without the hat, but I guess if you want to take it off, you can. Then we dive into Papa right here. Love the face paint. You guys know I'm a sucker for face paint. It does look like Papa all day long. Got the black over the top, the white skull face. Looks like a member of the Misfits maybe later on. A shout out to old Michael Graves, I guess. No Show Graves, as he's known in some areas. But looking good in the Papa head. I have no problems with this head. Looks very nice, feels very nice. Plastic feels very nice as well. This does not feel as heavy duty and maybe as expensive feeling as a Mondo figure, I will say that. But it's not like this feels like some child's toy either. So somewhere in the middle, that's a big gap, but it's somewhere in the middle here. But a good head on this one here. Now we're diving into the body here, and I guess we'll go with the robe over the top here, all in black. You got little doilies. Doilies look like some grandma might sew together here, but you got that going on in the 3 strips here with the logo, of course. On the back, all black, all plain, nothing going on there. Does this remove? Let's see. Let's see. How do we get this off? You just slide it over Papa's head, apparently. There we go. Slide it over. You got the teal color on the inside, but you got the nice robe over the top, looking very, very nice. Here for that. We're going to fold that right down there. How about that? But now we get Papa here. Very interesting. Not a lot going on under there, so I don't think I would be displaying him anyway but how he came out of the package. But you got the all-black outfit here. You got the soft goods shirt up here, long sleeve shirt. You got kind of that doily feel once again here. He does got the black gloves, the hands, of course, Fist Furies we did mention. But you also got the Ghost insignia on the top of the gloves as well. You got the jeans, pants, black pants, trousers, whatever you want to call them. We got those going on. I got Velcro. They can be removed, but why would you remove the clothes on this? I'm not exactly sure. And you know, the plastic on the inside here feels and kind of looks like a Barbie doll is what it looks like. If you ever had a Barbie or a Ken doll or something, it kind of does give me a little bit of that vibe, I will say. Now, the shirt is not Velcro. It is sewn together, so you're not going to want to remove this shirt anyway. So dangerous game if you rip that apart, of course. Little turtleneck going on this one here. Articulation, I'm not exactly sure. I'm trying to feel through. Of course, hands removable. Once again, very kind of Barbie doll-like here. I guess hands aren't removable on Barbie doll, but it does feel kind of like a doll's hands. You do get a double, or is it single? Oh, can I get in there? It looks like, yes, a double jointed elbow, pinless elbow even inside there. You do get a bicep cut. You do get, oh, we got butterfly shoulders in there. Shout out to the butterfly shoulders. Arms should go around, but probably pretty tough to do. Yeah, tough to do with this coat, jacket, whatever you want to call it on, but it does look good. You do get a hula hoop inside there. You do get a lower waist inside there. Got those big old Papa splits. He's ready for the balance beams, as we do know. Legs do go up. There is a thigh cut in there. Knees, double jointed knees. Feels pinless. Okay, we're here for that. Boot cut, let's see. Yes, we got a boot cut. How about that? And then ankles up and down, side to side. No hole in the feet there. But a lot of articulation, be it hidden articulation, but the articulation is there if that is kind of your thing. Does feel good, does look good, there's no doubt. I'm going to slip this back on. I think he definitely looks better with his robe over, and of course his hat as well. But not bad. It doesn't feel crazy expensive, I will say that. I don't know what that exactly means, but it is definitely nice. But this is a figure that's over $100. I think it's $135 on Big Bad Toy Store, which isn't terrible. It's a low run, obviously a little bit niche in a lot of circles here. But very, very cool, and Ghost fans that are out there are very, very passionate. They collect a lot of the merchandise, and I could definitely see this one holding its value and going up in value. That's one thing about music figures, specifically hard rock and heavy metal. They have a huge fan base, and there's new people getting into it all the time. And if you ever see the old McFarlane, some of the NECA stuff, over the years when they're out of print, man, they skyrocket in price, and I think we're going to see that with Papa right here. We're seeing it with the Super 7 Ghost figures. We've seen it with a lot of the Iron Maiden figures over the years from the different properties. Got to think this will be a heavy hitter for the future. And put my business hat on this one. It's very similar to this hat, but different. You put your business hat on with this one, you can see them making the other Papas in this scale. I could see that very easily because there's not a lot of difference. You get a few different soft goods over the top, but you can use the same body, the same black outfit underneath for the most part. Get the most out of your molds. I could see that happening with this one. But altogether, I'm fine with my purchase. I like this figure. It is a fun figure. It's going to fit up in my horror heavy metal kind of display I've been working on. I've been changing that around. So it'll fit in that collection. Just all pretty good, all things considered. Now, this scale isn't going to be for everybody. It's for me. I dabble in it, usually just Mondos. But something like this, I wanted to test it out, see what all the fuss was about. You know how that goes. But I can see some people looking for the 1/12 instead of the 1/6 scale. Get that as well. So 1/6 scale, not going to be for everybody. It is a shelf killer, as we do know. But Papa Emeritus Part 2 from Trick or Treat Studios gets a thumbs up from me. This is good. This is definitely worth the value. Definitely a fun figure. Definitely an eye-catching figure for your collection. No doubt about it, if you ask me once again. So there it is, old Papa from Ghost. What are your thoughts on this one, though? You diving in? Are you all in on the Ghost figures? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Like I said, available at Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description down below. Don't, of course, forget to check out the Patreon for early access to videos like this, bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, Q&As, dog stuff, pizza stuff, you name it, it's all on the Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this channel. You know, support the channel, PetersonTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Papa from Ghost and Trick or Treat Studios, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.